Okay, it's simply the power of the crowd. You don't need a following. You don't need a list. You don't even have to have authority on what you're offering to gain momentum with your ads. Look, I want you to read this page, but here's what can happen for you. You can get mass activity, engagements, reactions on you and your clients' posts and ads for a fraction of a penny per engagement in just a few hours in many cases, causing your ads to ultimately gain speed like a well-tuned machine, which is perfect for a newbie, or someone veteran, someone who hasn't really implemented online ads yet, but they want to boost in their business or maybe scale their business, take it to the next level. But these online paid ads, they come with some challenges, right? It's a known fact that you have to test. You have to go through a lot of trial and error, blood, sweat, and tears before you find that sweet spot which you can scale. That's why we're here. We do a lot of the testing for you, a lot of the trial and error, so we can shorten that part of the equation for you. But there is one piece that all of these trainers leave out. What if the advertiser, what if you, the local marketer, what if you don't have a following? What if you don't have a list? How do you leverage the crowd? So when I'm talking about the crowd, what am I actually talking about here? I'm talking about how the big girls and boys are getting the results. They're leveraging the crowd. Let me show you. So if we look at this ad, the screenshot here, forget the ad, forget the title, forget the picture. I'm talking about these reactions. So what is a reaction? It's when somebody likes the post or reacts with a heart or a face. And we can go a little bit further and let's talk about engagements. So if we look at comments here or shares, so everything together is called an engagement, whether they like the ad or comment or share. That is all collectively an engagement or engagement. Let's look at another one. So here's another one. This guy, in my opinion, still over 100 or even 75. That's still a lot of engagement for a typical ad. You've seen the ads where there's nothing, right? And look at this one, 158 reactions. You have a comment, lots of shares. When somebody sees this ad, are they more likely to maybe click? Are they more likely to also like the ad? On the other hand, if you see an ad like this, similar to this, with nothing or maybe one, does that detract from the viewer taking some sort of action regarding the ad? Let's look at another one. So this one has 407 reactions, lots of comments, and some shares. Okay. Again, forget the copy, forget the headline, the image. I'm talking about reactions, engagements. Here's one more. So let's look at this real quick. This is a screenshot from actually one of my campaigns and about 1,000 reactions, some comments, some shares, pretty decent, right? Here's another one, 508, 565. You get the point. If somebody sees all this activity, they are more likely to act. This, in many cases, is the missing ingredient. If you've ever run ads on Facebook, and the training program works, right? They show proof, but you're just not getting there when you try it yourself. Could this be the missing key? Okay, let's move on. Now, the neat thing about engagements is they can work for you or against you. So if the engagements are low, your audience is often guarded. They may not trust you. Okay, they may move on to the next ad. But if the engagements are high, they'll have a sense of trust, whether intentional or subliminal, they'll have it. They're more inclined to act in some way towards your ad, and your ad or your post can gain traction. When these three things happen, momentum begins to kick in. Okay? And that's when your ads and your results and your clicks and your leads and whatever you're going for. Now, Facebook likes a lot of engagement. This is another part of the puzzle, a very important part. If your ad has a lot of engagement, a lot of reactions, shares, comments, they reward you accordingly with a lower cost per click or a lower cost per impression. Whatever you're going after, the cost of your ad, of running that ad, will go down. Okay? This is the key. So here's what I want you to do. If you're ready to go, go ahead and scroll down to the bottom and you'll see an add to cart button. Go ahead and click it to get started. If you need more, it's all on this page. Read the page, study it, then click the add to cart button, and I'll see you on the inside.